Alrighty then, welcome back. We're gonna switch roles now. Yes. Oh, sorry. This is a really bad habit. I just start talking something for no reason at all. Sorry. Oh wow, this is such a bad habit. Okay, gonna switch roles now. So he gonna start asking me questions. So over to you, brother.
Okay. Gosh, put on the spot again. So I think before I get into any real questions, I think it'd be cool if you could share what you remember of how the song came together and any memories from that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think to add to it, I knew that when we first met up and we were just at Oasis Church and just playing each other what we had done, our own tracks.
Yes, I remember that.
Was epic.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh my word, I didn't realize you were into all sorts of music. And we were just like, brother, you are speaking my language, because we're not just kind of one track molded and has to be a particular genre. We were happy to experiment and do all sorts of things. And I remember playing you my single that got played on BBC Introducing, and you were telling me, child, I release EPs, I'm on EPs. And I'm like, how did I not know this? And we had a whole evening of this, and it was just it was wonderful, because it was like, oh my word, it just felt like that I was being connected to somebody who was very much like me, and who got it and wasn't afraid to take risks or try something different. And when it actually got to the song itself, I must admit I was in my little comfort zone. I sort of stuck with what I knew, and for those of you who I've heard me sing before, you will know I'm a kind of gospel-y soul singer. I love my jazz. I mix genres, and if you've seen me do live performances or whatever, I mix everything in. But soul music, so of course the song was going to be soulful, and then we create something beautiful.
We did.
It was really, really nice, but it was just like when it was done, it was just an unspoken thing of because seeing as it's like we just had this epic conversation of genres, and this is what I've done, and and then
No, that's a good way of putting it, I think.
And it was just like, no, there's clearly something more, especially with the fact that we share such a common interest. And as you know, the rest is history. Thankfully, we both didn't settle. Yeah, because we had a nice track, goodness. We didn't want to settle with Nas. We wanted something that was extraordinary. Yeah. Which I think that's I think that we tried to pioneer that as much as possible, and I like the way that we, if I can use the term honor. Yeah. We honored each other in the track. There isn't this thing of everything is just, all about me and because actually, yes, I'm telling a story and all that stuff, but the music is doing that too. For sure. And if either one of them wasn't there, something would be missing. Yeah. So, yeah.
And actually, coming on to the way in which you're telling your story, well, throughout the album really, but also throughout this track, why spoken word? It's such an intriguing choice, in particular. So, why spoken word?
That's a very, very good question, because that happened. I'm trying so hard not to go southern. Wow, this is a bad habit. Oh my gosh. Woo. Okay, you can do it. You can do it. That was it accidentally. I didn't know that was actually in me. Wow. I had no idea that track was the first time I had done any spoken word in my entire life.
What?
Honestly, honestly, the first
See,
time
I didn't actually
ever.
know this.
See, we're family, but we'll keep growing, we keep learning. Yes.
Of course.
Of course. So, yeah, I was so moved and inspired by the track you created that this spoken word just poured out of me.
Wow.
It wasn't an effort. I didn't strive for it. I just wrote. Well, we were in Oasis as you were creating this track, and I'm hearing it in my cans, and I didn't have pen and paper, so I had my phone, and I was just typing furiously as these words were just pouring out of me, and and I think I did. I think I'm trying to remember now. We're back in 2018.
Yeah.
That I think I spoke it out to you. And maybe even recorded it that night or something. I'm trying to remember.
It's likely that did happen, because we do have a habit of, as soon as we think of an idea, just get it down. Like, doesn't matter whether it's imperfect, doesn't matter whether like things are likely to change, just get it down, get it recorded. And often we end up using the take we recorded and don't even have to go back and change things. And it just becomes this beautiful, organic, natural thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, but answering your question, I hadn't written spoken word before until that moment. So, gosh, yeah, it's your fault.
Oops.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Gosh, that's so interesting. So, I guess one thing viewers are probably wanting to know is, like, from your perspective, what message can people expect to hear in the track No Tear Will Be Wasted?
Ooh, yeah. It without sounding cheesy, it is literally that line. When from our last interview, you mentioned that the first time that was sung out spontaneously within church, I was in such a painful place, and when that kind of came out of me, it was like God was telling me, and it was imparting hope to my heart and my soul to tell me that I know that your heart is in feeling like it's completely broken and it can't be restored, but I am promising you that it will be, and you will see in your lifetime.
Wow.
That every tear that you have cried, and child, I can promise you, I can take Niagara Falls on. Yeah.
Wow.
That's just fact. But anyway, but he was telling me, because he knew, and he told me. And as I'm literally even just reliving it now as I'm telling you the story, and I can picture myself. I'm back at church. I'm there standing, and I'm singing this thing out. And as I'm singing this thing out, my heart is just being restored. Hope is being restored back to my heart.
That's beautiful.
To just remind it that no tears will be wasted, because every single dark, nasty situation will be turned around for your good, and you will see that miracle happen. You will actually tangibly experience it and see it happen in your lifetime, and you have something to hope for. This isn't the end. There's hope coming for you.
Wow. So you're going to preach, or?
Well, I'm back to Southern again, but it's your fault too.
What have I done? Please tell me what I've done.
This is what we're like. It's great. Oh, too funny. Anyway, sorry, as you were saying.
Well, that was it, I think.
Well, I think the last thing I just wanted to say to people Obviously, I'm encouraging you to listen to the track. That's partly one of the reasons why we're doing this. Yeah, please.
It'd be nice.
And share it with people. Y'all know the pandemic has been tough, and people need to hear hope right now. People need to know that in the midst of all of this crazy, that it will be turned out. It will be turned for your good in the end. So listen to the track, please, and share it. Share it to anybody who's feeling kind of down right now. Share it, please do share it. But from now, we're gonna say goodbye. Goodbye from your girl Gigi.
Goodbye from me, Mike.
Thank you guys for listening. Take care now.
See you later.